Getting people to schedule appointments can be quite a challenge. What's even more difficult is having these patients show up. Patients may skip or cancel their appointments for a lot of reasons, but one reason, believe it or not, is that they don't have a way to get to their appointment at all. Thankfully, there are many developing services that help eliminate this problem. Hi everyone, I'm Matt Moneypenny from eTactics, and today I'm going to explain how medical transportation services are reshaping healthcare. You might be wondering, how often do people really miss appointments because they don't have access to transportation? Well, actually up to 30% of all no-show patients said that not having a ride was the reason for skipping their appointment. This isn't beneficial for anyone. Clients lose out on valuable and necessary care, it wastes appointment time slots which someone else could use, and it's a huge financial loss for healthcare practices. This type of no-show costs the healthcare industry up to $150 billion in lost revenues every single year. Each unused appointment costs an organization around $200 on average. So how do medical transportation services help? When healthcare organizations partner with rideshare companies or other appointment ride services, they can offer transportation to their patients. If a client doesn't have a ride, they can simply let their provider know. These providers can then book a ride for their patient. They could book these months in advance when the patient schedules a visit if they already know they'll have difficulty getting to their office. Or they could book just a few days in advance when the practice calls to confirm the visit. This is helpful when unexpected things come up, such as if the patient is having car trouble. Having the provider do the bookings is beneficial to those who don't have a smart device to access ride-sharing apps. They can't get their own ride if they can't order it in the first place. This is why it's important that doctors and patients communicate with each other about any barriers for getting to a visit. It also helps doctors keep track of who frequently needs these services to keep them in the loop about any other options, so doctors can have a better understanding of why some patients cancel or don't show up to their appointments. Another reason this is a positive option is so doctors can track the state of the ride. If there are any issues with the vehicle getting to the facility on time, such as heavy traffic or a late pickup, the doctor will know that patient will be late ahead of time. It could help them reprioritize their tasks in real time so that they can stay on schedule, or they can prepare for any delays due to a late arrival. Some medical transportation services do offer the option for patients to schedule their own rides. Sometimes these companies even offer ride options for other healthy services. After all, if a patient can't get to their doctor, then they might not be able to get anywhere. These are all necessary and contribute to a healthier lifestyle so that patients don't need to stress about how they'll get to where they need to go. Providers are also looking forward to having their own vehicles just for their patients as a free benefit. This could even benefit a practice for getting more patients. So how beneficial are these options? Appointment transportation services have drastically decreased no-shows quickly after implementation. Hennepin Health used Hitch Health's automated technology to offer Lyft rides to patients who had previously missed appointments. After only a one-year pilot period, the clinic had a 27% reduction of their no-show rate. Circulation Health, a service which allows providers to schedule rides for their patients, reduces no-shows by an average of 68%. The system also has a 91% on-time rate that definitely helps keep doctors' offices on a timely schedule. No-shows and cancellations for appointments will always be a problem. People might simply forget, or another obligation comes up, but oftentimes it's because the patients don't have a way to get to the doctor. Medical transportation services are reducing this problem one ride at a time. It helps save costs for both the provider and their clients. Patients are more likely to be on time, but doctors can still see if they'll be late so that they can keep everything else in the office running efficiently. It also opens up more ride options for patients to get other necessary goods that improve their health.